Maybe somebody who was trying to make a Michael Jackson movie, but kind of failed. Like, don't fight me, y'all. I know it's been like a couple months, but I've been locked in. So let me just catch y'all up on everything going on. I figured it was time for me to pop back on here, to be honest. I've been meaning to post content on here. I don't know what happened. Like, January went by, February's my birthday month. A lot has just been transpiring. So for one, my content has definitely taken off on my short form media. So like think TikTok, Instagram, which is crazy because I never thought that like IG would really blow up. And in my opinion, based on all the content that I've posted in the past, I feel like Instagram is the hardest to grow your content and you also don't get paid for it. So like I always just had it there just in case because I know a lot of brands and companies watch people's Instagram content or they'll reach out through Instagram DM and stuff. So I just decided to have that there. But as of today, I have officially 5K followers. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yes. I think the last time I was on here, I probably had less than 1,000 followers on Instagram, which is insane. Y'all, it's insane. I feel like I've cracked the code low key with my content, but TikTok, we're over 3K. We're almost at 4K. YouTube, I have definitely taken a step back on this channel and my actual like main channel. I've been posting shorts, but I haven't posted a YouTube video since Baby Keem dropped his album. I'm gonna make an appearance soon, y'all. I'm coming back real soon. I miss making YouTube content though. Like I miss vlogging, just capturing stuff. I do have footage on my SD card that I definitely could edit and post. So maybe I'll post that, but I don't know. But yeah, big things are going. Like I've been doing a lot. I'm actually gonna be doing my first like real interview tomorrow. So I'm excited and nervous about that. I'm gonna try and capture like footage behind the scenes stuff and probably post that on here. But the actual interview will probably be posted on my main channel. There's a nonprofit organization that I was connected with, and they focus on HBCUs and basically uplifting HBCUs, bringing awareness to HBCUs and all that good stuff. And you know me, I am an HBCU alum, the illustrious Morgan State University grad, class of 2021. So I'm all for supporting and doing anything HBCU related. Basically, the nonprofit hosts this basketball game every year. It's like a basketball tournament. So they have like the top players from different HBCUs come out and compete. Yeah, this year they're incorporating a fashion component to the week of events. It's usually a week long of events. This fashion component is dedicated to Dapper Dan. If you don't know who Dapper Dan is, you better look him up. But he's pivotal in the fashion space, especially in Black fashion. But yeah, so I'll be interviewing the CEO and founder of the nonprofit just to talk about everything that he's doing, like what he has planned and all that stuff. So I'm really excited, y'all. Stay tuned to see footage from that. And hopefully after this, like more interviews start flowing in because that's what I really want to do is get into the entertainment space, whether it's even film, music, like anything media related. I just want to be like centered in that space and be able to connect and talk with people on like a deeper level. Like I love picking people's brains and just understanding the why behind why they do things, how they did things, what was your thought process, like what was your creative process? That stuff is inspiring to me as a creative. So yeah. Other than that, hopefully I get invited to a festival too. I would love to go to a music festival. If you know me, you know I love music festivals. So fingers crossed. After the whole Camp Flognaw thing last year, I have just been hoping and praying that God gives me another opportunity to do something similar or even on that scale. But yeah, I just thought I'd give y'all an update because I have been MIA and I apologize. I will not do that again, y'all. I promise I won't do that again. Okay, so I just finished getting ready for the day and we're about to go head to the city. But let me show y'all the fit. So just have this sweater, this nice like rosary like necklace, some jewelry, and these flare jeans, and some boots. Keep it calm to keep it cute. But yeah, we're about to head to the city.
I pulled up in that 18th, let it repeat buggy. Had to switch to hue cause I'm LA boy smuggy, but more likely to get hurt by somebody who love me. My lady, she don't trust me. Know I'm a sick puppy. Know that women throw themselves at me and men want me. Anything could happen for attention and rent money. I got so much on my plate, that's why I sit funny. So many handouts, so much back bending, so much entitlement. My family be acting in so many white diamonds. Yeah, I got jungle fever, but they didn't raise me, so shout out black women. So much commenting, show me what you good at. Tell me the highs of the valley that your boots stood at. You couldn't.
Okay, I'm probably gonna recap the interview tomorrow, only because we got like a little bit of time before the movies. But it's the Michael Jackson movie day, Michael movie premiere. Here's the fit. Got the leather jacket, thrifted thriller shirt. Might wear my shades, I don't know, but yeah, let me catch y'all up on everything since it's been like, to be honest, like 2 days. So yeah, I had my interview, which I posted some clips from, and it's my first official like serious interview. So that was really dope to like get to do that, I guess, like as my first one. This is only the first and it will not be the last. So I'm really excited to see what happens in the future, like coming forward or whatever. Especially once this interview comes out, I'd love to post it on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned for the actual audio, full interview, all that stuff. The other thing I want to talk about was the Michael movie. So as y'all know, I went to go see the Michael Jackson movie. And if you don't know, I love Michael Down. Like Michael Jackson's one of my, not even one of mine, he is my favorite artist of all time. So I was looking forward to that as soon as they announced it, confirmed the date and everything. I'm gonna give the movie off of my first watch, because I think I want to go back and rewatch it again in the theaters. But off of first watch, I give the movie like a 6.5, maybe a 7 out of 10, and I'm gonna explain why. The first pro, Jafar absolutely killed it as Michael. Like when I say he embodied Michael, like it was just the similarities and like resemblance is so uncanny. Like, oh my God, he was Michael on the screen. From the voice to the moves, he was dancing his ass off. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I think his acting and like representation of Michael, I think, was spot on. Like, even down to, I don't think a lot of people realize this, but I really believe Michael Jackson was very neurodivergent. He might have been on the spectrum, to be honest. I wouldn't have been surprised, but just the way he would interact, even him as a child, they show, this is like a spoiler, so sorry if you haven't seen it, but they show him recording a studio session with Berry Gordy, and they had to keep telling him to keep his feet still as he's singing. But as soon as they start playing the music again, running the track back, and he starts singing, he starts moving again, starts dancing. He can't help but like keep moving. And then he also, his dad would also criticize him for not being able to keep eye contact and stay like look straight ahead as he's performing. Michael would always look to the right or look to the left. And I think that's also a sign of being on the spectrum or just neurodivergency. So yeah, I think Jafar absolutely killed it. I also think Giuliano, I think that's his name. He's the one who played the young Michael. So Michael as a child. I think he absolutely killed it. He is so adorable. From the dance moves, the acting, like I feel like he did exactly what he was supposed to do. And I was very satisfied. Another thing I liked is that they did touch on, I guess, like the nuances and things that the other films have not touched on. So if you are not like a Michael Jackson fan or a big fan, please go watch the Jacksons An American Dream film TV series. That's like the most accurate and my favorite representation. I feel like that was a perfect biopic for like the Jackson 5, Jackson family. They talk about everything. All those other films we don't really discuss, aka the Flex movie. We don't talk about that. I feel like touching on the nuances, they did a really good job about that. So they mentioned like the vitiligo. They mentioned, they showed Michael actually getting his first nose procedure done. You know, they talk about Joe beating on Michael. And like even kind of when Michael was looking to break away from his dad as his manager and like actually hire somebody else to be his manager because he was outgrowing like the Jackson 5 whole thing going on. I feel like that was done well. I feel like they could have gone a little bit deeper though. Also, I think that Coleman Domingo did a great job as Joe Jackson. I will say the Jacksons American Dream TV series, I think that depiction of Joe Jackson is the most accurate and most iconic, to be honest. It's really funny and a classic. It's not funny, but it is funny. If you know, you know. But yeah, I think he did a very good job depicting himself as Joe Jackson. And how he just carried himself. He tried to make it seem like everything was about the family. But I feel like at the end of the day, he just wanted power and control. And without Michael, there was a lack of that anymore. Because Michael was like the biggest talent that came out of the family. So yeah. Now into the cons for the film. I feel like this movie was just a bunch of like moments, like flashes and bits of moments. So like they mentioned the vitiligo, but it was very quick. Go over the nurse, no surgery, very quick. We just see the example of the one procedure or whatever. It just felt like they just wanted to reenact our favorite moments of Michael. That's what the film felt like compiled together. And it just felt like everything was just being rushed. Like I know that there is legal stuff involved. They couldn't really touch on everything. Like The Wiz, for example, Diana Ross asked to be removed from the film. They were trying to work with what they had, which I totally understand. And I give them props for. But I think the storytelling and cohesiveness could have been a lot better. Like immediately we jump in and they're already the Jackson 5. Then they sang at the Chicago, I think it was like the City Music Hall. But they were singing a Motown song just to be discovered by Motown, like Berry Gordy's assistant. So that just didn't make any sense to me. Which I know everything is not going to be 100% accurate. It's dramatized, or they might switch the story around just to make it more interesting for the viewer, which I totally get. But I just felt like we were just hopping from moment to moment. Like we didn't really get to see Michael develop as as a child prodigy into his adulthood. It was just a glimpse of childhood. Then the rest was focused on his adulthood, like off the wall to bad era. Yeah, like they were just hopping from thing to thing. Like Barry Gordy was just there, and then that felt like that was for like a hot second, even though he looked at Barry Gordy like a father figure. I feel like they should have gotten a little more deeper into that. Then we just jump into him working with Quincy Jones, and they met on the set. Well, I mean, Michael technically met him when he was 12, but they started working together on the set of The Wiz because Quincy was the musical director. They didn't touch on that at all. They just, boom, they're just working together. Didn't show how they met, none of that. Like, I feel like they could have gone deeper into the Jackson 5 as well a little bit more. I feel like it was like all of the siblings kind of got like pushed to the side, even though they also had a hand in and like influence into Michael's career and development and support. Like Jackie always supported him through everything. Janet always loved and supported and looked up to Michael because that's her big brother and stuff. Just that, like the fact that they're not even mentioned. It's only LaToya who's in the film, not Reby and not Janet, which I find very weird. So that was a whole nother thing. Yeah, it just felt like reenactments and stuff. So like we got into Thriller. They showed just him reenacting the dance scene from Thriller. And then they kind of gave us like info into how I guess Thriller came to be. Michael was watching a lot of horror films and stuff. He was looking for a name for the album, and then that's where the inspiration came from. Don't know how factual that is, but... And then also the way the movie is shot. So I think it was Antoine Fuqua who was the director. I would personally never have him direct ever again. I'm so sorry. He was not the person for this film. If you guys have ever watched the James Brown movie Get On Up, I think that is one of the perfect examples of what a good biopic can look like from storytelling, visuals, musical scores, everything. Like it was literally perfect. But with this, it was just jumping from one thing to the next, and even like the camera angles, they kept doing this like zooming in and out, slow zoom in and out. If you watch the film, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And it was just really annoying to me. Like I felt like I was watching a bunch of like TikToks, or maybe somebody who was trying to make a Michael Jackson movie but kind of failed. Like I think the hair, makeup, everything looked really good. Coleman Domingo looked good. Nia Long looked really good. It's crazy how she actually looks like Catherine. Farr looked really good. Even with when they did the nose changes and stuff, so like the prosthetics that they used. But I think my main thing with the film is the lack of cohesive and like seamless storytelling. Like it didn't flow. The movie did not flow. It just felt very rushed, bit to bit to bit, and then we finally get up to the final scene where he's performing. I want to know what y'all think about the movie, like, especially if you're a Michael Jackson fan or not. I'd love to hear people's thoughts in the comments. But yeah, let me know what y'all rate the movie and what you loved and what you didn't like specifically. And I hope that they do a part 2. You know, they said his story's not over yet, so I really hope they can. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm getting ready to head to the city. Gonna meet my bestie Quinn, and we're gonna just spend a day in the city. We're gonna go to Smorgasburg. That's like the food festival, and it's in Brooklyn. And then we're probably gonna hit like Coney Island, probably a museum. We might go to Japan Fest also, so like that's TBD. But yeah, so I'm gonna bring y'all along with me. Okay, so Quinn is running late, so I'm gonna explore and waste time a little bit. I'm actually close by the old friends photo booth, and as you know, I love physical media. If you don't know, then no, but I love printed pictures, CDs, magazines, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go take pictures in the meantime. They came out so cute. I feel like these older photo booths though, like, don't do the best with darker skin, in my opinion. Like, I always look so shiny. I don't know. It's cute though. She's finally here, y'all. Sorry. We're gonna get a bao bun first. Bulgogi. Yeah, the bulgogi. We love some bulgogi. Yum yum. My tom.
Fiasco. Hey, Century. There are times when I look up.
Alright, we're about to get an oxtail taco. I'm a little scared. Thank you. Oxtail taco. It was giving a little Jafaican, so we're gonna see about that.
It's good, but to me it tastes like a steak taco. So I'm like, one taco, it costs $9. I'd rather just get a steak taco than this. But this still tastes very good to me.
Okay.
So I give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Okay.
What I want is together, me and baby. I know we'll be together.
I love this. Shout out to my cousins in Brazil. I made this with one of my coworkers, and yeah, it's so good. If you know me, I'm a fiend for mango lassi, so this is crazy.
I know you are free, 'cause I can see your star shining down on me.
Okay, so we're gonna head to Japan Fest next. We're gonna come back here and try other stuff, but the food we ate was pretty good. Nothing spectacular, nothing crazy though. The donut was good, but I'm definitely not finishing all this right now. We're actually gonna stop at this handcraft vintage flea market first before we head on the train and head over to the city. So yeah.
Drop top force, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me that the bossed up and not changed again. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. From dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance like, hey. Flexing on the gram like, hey. Hit the little John, okay.
We just got some perfume, some oils from the Aroma. What else did I say?
Aroma de Mary. Yeah,
Mary.
I know my French, my français.
Yeah.
Je m'appelle
Monsieur?
Monsieur.
We're at Japan Fest, which is basically food fest. It's not even just Japanese stuff.
It's like every food
Yeah,
in the world.
basically every
They
country
got
is here.
no chance. Oh, my bad.
Please, it's a okay. We're trying to find some actual Japanese food now. We're in the Japanese section. I got some soursop juice, so we're gonna get some onigiri.
All right, ready. Valid? Like salad? Or
Nothing crazy, but yeah.
just yummy?
Okay. Yo, look at this. They're setting up for the Met Gala.
Shut the shit down on sight. That's right.
So we decided to get dim sum instead for dinner. We were gonna do Korean barbecue low-key, but you know, we can't do without kukwa. But yeah, we just ordered some shrimp dumplings and chicken soup dumplings. So